Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today and welcome to the home of all things FIFA Career Mode. In this video we're going to be looking at some of the better generic faces in FIFA 21. However, a quick disclaimer, there is no such thing as a good generic face, these are just some of the more acceptable ones. And we start off with Barcelona's teenage American winger Konrad de la Fuente, and I think his generic is a good 5 out of 10. Up next is another young American, at this time it's the New York Red Bull central attacking midfielder Kaden Clark. His face is a lot better, 7 out of 10. A few of my followers on Instagram couldn't believe this wasn't actually a face scan. Ilya Zabani from Dynamo Kiev, who is also playing for Ukraine at the Euros, 7 out of 10. Now the next two generic faces look far better in the transfer and squad hub than they do zoomed in game. First up, Goncalo Ramos, centre forward from Benfica, 6 out of 10. And next up is Jeremy from Villarreal, who again looks far better further away than he does zoomed in game, 5 out of 10. Next up is my personal favourite goalkeeper from FIFA 20 and FIFA 21, Martin van der Vaught from Genk, whose generic face is pretty good, 7 out of 10. However, one of the most realistic generic faces that I've found so far in FIFA 21 Career Mode belongs to Diego Lainez from Real Betis, a solid 8 out of 10. Another of the generic faces looks far better in the transfer hub than it does zoomed in game, Charles de Ketelaere from Club Brugge, 6 out of 10. Next up is a player who had a better generic face at the launch of FIFA 21 than he does now, Giovanni Reina from Borussia Dortmund, 6 out of 10. Next up is a player that I'm pretty sure will have a face scan in FIFA 22 due to EA's Premier League licence, Emile Rowe from Arsenal, 7 out of 10. Next up is yet another of the generic faces that looks far better in the transfer hub than it does zoomed in, Pedri from Barcelona, 6 out of 10. Next up is a generic face that was suggested by quite a few people on my social media, Eduardo Camovinga. Personally, I think he looks a lot older in FIFA than he does in real life, 6 out of 10. And finally, another generic face that was suggested by a few people on my social media, Leeds United and England midfielder Calvin Phillips, not too bad, 7 out of 10. So those were a few of the more acceptable generic faces in FIFA 21 Career Mode. If you have any more, please share them in the comment section. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to tune into my channel next time. But until then, it's FCG out.